Welcome to No Man's Sky Survival Mode. Here we're starting down on my Starbulb farm because I've been asked to give an update on my farming, and I also want to talk about something else, and it's an idea that's occurred to me, and I'll be very interested, you guys, of what you think of it. Anyway, let's start with a quick tour of the farm here. You can see the cactus plants have grown up since the last time I've been here, and I've actually noticed that I've got a little bit of a gap there. I'm just going to harvest the cactus flesh, and of course one advantage with the cactus flesh is that it takes a long time to one of these plants to mature, but when you do it you get 100 from each, so it doesn't really take long to get a lot of cactus flesh. And let's see if we can find what's it. Have to go up one. Yeah. Another one. Let's see if we got enough resources to place that missing cactus plant. Obviously it's going to just ignore the heck out of me. And what we're going to do now is go down to where I put in the star bulbs. We've got a little small field of star bulb around the back here. You can see here, see they've all grown up. You can see the difference here is one star bulb only produces 25. So there's 4 star bulbs for every cactus plant. I'm just going to grab that, and that, and that, and that. So we're just going to harvest all these out as much as possible. Grab the rest of these. And I've got these dinosaurs hanging around. This one seems to love my base. Oh, this is obviously a popular place for creatures around here. So that's it. We've now harvested the star bulb, and just to show you what I want to make is not unstable gel, polyfiber. You see here that this is the ratio that one cactus flesh plant needs 8 star bulb plants to make 1 polyfiber. So doing that means I've only been able to make 3 of these, and I've got what, 350, well 500 lots left over. So what I can do is turn these into unstable gel. That still leaves me 50 cactus flesh and a little bit of star bulb left over. So what we can do next is go down and keep some of that in my vaults. There we are. Just shove that in there for the moment, and we can put the unstable gel in there. I think the unstable gel, if I remember correctly, is needed for explosives. Correctly. Yep, there we are. And acid. But to do that, we'd have to go to the fungal mold farm. Maybe we'll pay a quick visit there. Now, the idea that occurred to me is based on something that I tend to do for my advanced manufacturing. I'm just looking around for a space. This isn't exactly the flattest area. That is the fact that I use my Colossus as an advanced manufacturing base. And just to show you. And what has occurred to me is that I deploy my colossal base here. What is this? Where am I going to put it? Nothing's flat around here. I mean, I could cut it into there. I don't really want. I mean, I can put it anywhere I want, to be honest. I mean it's a bit flatter up here. I mean, I could shove it into the ground. I mean, that should work. So I've now created my Colossus here. I'm not going to use it to travel the planet, but the fact that I can now bring my Colossus in from my primary base, just to show you guys, means I can now access it. And you can see here all my resources that I've gathered up here. So I can take that out. Don't need that there. paraffinium, magnetized ferrite, got a little bit of mortite, got some vortex cubes. I've got a lot of navigation data. You can see, so I've got lots of stuff stashed in here, and it means that what I can do now is I can send the polyfiber to there. You can see I've made some fusion igniters and some cryogenic chambers, and then what it means is I should be able to get it here. I don't know if I've got enough resources to make circuit boards. Yes, I have. Yeah, because I've got quite a few heat capacitors. What I can do is make 3 circuit boards here. Shove that up there. Drop the heat capacitors down. And then that means I can make, well, I can make a fusion accelerator from the organic and nitrogen salts. How much have I got now? I've got 2. But I've already got 2 fusion accelerants, so what I tend to do is not try and make too much of it. I did get a bit carried away with the heat capacitor. You can see I've got some enriched carbon here. I'm not sure what else I can make here. Circuit boards. I don't actually remember what I need, why I need circuit boards. Oh yeah, to make quantum processors. And we can make 3 of those. And then that then should open up the opportunity. Yeah, so what we've got to do now is make some portable reactors. To do that I need liquid explosive. And to make liquid explosive I do need the acid and unstable gel, which is fungal mold. I think being able to pull in the Colossus into my various specialized farming bases means that I don't have to keep traveling back to my primary base to manufacture advanced materials. I don't think I've got enough to make another Colossus base, but what I do want to do is show you my fungal mold farm. There we are. Because I do tend to spend a little bit of time here because it's an extreme planet, and therefore it's adding to that objective that I've got to, well, complete my final milestone. And this is the extreme planet. You can see it. Yep, extreme hazard planet. I doubt very much if I. Yeah. Oh, I suppose I better do the. Yeah, just whack in the ammonia there. A bit of protection so that I don't die. That's a lovely place to have a base, but it works, and I think that's all that really counts. Let's see if I can put out another. Yeah, we need 5. We need some paraffinium. Great. I think I had some paraffinium in my. Let's just grab it. Yeah, let's throw it mine while I'm here. The exosuit. Right in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got paraffinium in my Exocraft, my Colossus. Of course, I can't see it now. So what we could do is just going to jump back to the star base. There's mine. Well, I don't need to walk up to it because correctly. Yeah, there's the paraffinium. I can put that in the high capacity. And then we're going to jump back through the teleporter. Go to the fungal farm base. And here we are, back again. And if I remember correctly now, to lay out the necessary we need. So we need 5 metal plates and 4 ion batteries. I'm not sure if I got ion batteries. Well, we've got cobalt and ferrite dust. I'm not sure if I. Okay, so I can only make 1. I'm going to need some cobalt and some ferrite dust. Oh, I thought I had loads of cobalt. Let's just have a quick look. We've got cobalt, ferrite dust. Okay. Well, I see I'm going to have to go out and look for stuff. course, steel plates need ferrite dust as well, if I'm correctly. I know for a fact. It's just, yeah. So make, I think we need 4 of those, don't we? So we need a great big pile of ferrite dust, and we might as well take advantage of here. Let's just walk around this area here and pick up some ferrite dust and just keep grabbing this here. Of course, this is all adding to my extreme planet survival. The creatures seem to like me today. Normally they don't show up that quick. What we got here? 126. We need a bit more than that. Now, for any of you guys who've never seen this base before, this is actually floating, a rock floating in the sky like this one. The one over there. So I've got to be a bit careful that I don't fall off the edge, because getting back to my ship would be, well, I'd have to summon it. I'm just going to keep grabbing a little bit of this ferrite dust. Well, and of course the nice thing about having a lot of this ferrite dust up here is I can mine this, and then the next time I come back it will all be here again. So I can do it over and over and over again. Pop up the just keep adding to the process. I think I'll clear out this area here so that I've not only have I got enough ferrite dust to do what I want to do, is it also means that I have enough to, just in case I go somewhere else. I don't want to spend the whole of this part doing this, but I just wanted to show you guys the setup, and as I say, and I have been asked to describe it, so right, let's see, just refresh my memory again. And just going to come across here. So I need 5 metal plates and 4 iron batteries. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I don't want to do that. We need 4 of these. That should allow me to, and unlike the other base, we've got a nice flat area here. The layout. Oops. Drop that in there. And that means the Colossus is, I can now summon the Colossus here. Of course, what we're going to need to do is make some acid. And of course, another interesting aspect of this farming base is that I actually put the fungal mold over this dihydrogen crystal. So therefore, before I can actually harvest it, I have to pick up the dihydrogen crystal in the middle. Right, it takes a little while to do this, so I'll be right back once I've actually harvested all this out. So there we are, guys. I've just picked up all the fungal mold. What I should be able to do now, what I should now be able to do is find the acid. And I've got plenty of mordite, and you can see that you don't get much for, because 600 a pop, so I only made 5, and that leaves a little bit left over. And what we should be able to do is make some I need the unstable gel, but that is, we know we've got unstable gel in the Colossus. And what I can do is then send the acid to the Colossus over here, and that means we can now punch out some explosives. We get 5 explosives. I hope you guys are getting a feel for how I do my advanced manufacturing. And then can't remember what was I making. What do I need to make? Ah, forgotten what I was making now. Oh, it's the portable. What we call it. Right, let's just have a quick check. Let's see. We can now make a portable reactor. We can make 5 of those, which then can feed into here. We can make. Oops, we can only make 1. Okay, probably because we've only got the 1 quantum processor. But that gives us another fusion igniter, and that makes us another 15 odd million. So I'm just gonna go out here, and yeah, thank you, game. Just gonna top up the extreme survival. Plenty of ammonia. Just check the Mordite situation. Yeah, I suppose I could harvest some of these. I mean, to be honest, I'm never that worried about getting everything perfectly balanced for every cycle. I'm just quite happy to go with the flow with what I find and what I pick up. What else we got in here? I've got a little bit of surplus, which I can then put in this storage. There we got, wow, quite a lot of Mordite here. Do I really want to put more in there? Probably not. And there we go. Put that in there. Got some nitrogen, which I can send to the Colossus as well. Check. And then that means we can then turn the nitrogen of what we need for nitrogen. Nitrogen salts, there we are. And well, yeah, we can make 1. That just keeps everything running together. I just want to have a quick check on my milestones. I live and dream, guys, at this 24.5, which I've been looking at for a very long time. We'll start moving forward. You never know. I live in eternal optimism, and I think more importantly, let's just drop that manual save. So we've now got a save, and I've just noticed that I've actually got this mission to take a picture of a portal. And I've just suddenly remembered that I actually got a portal base. Where is it? Home portal, there we are. And what I can do is jump onto this, go to my portal base, take the picture, then what we can do is go to the last system that I visited, and then maybe it's time to move on to a new system. So here we are, this is the portal base. Maybe we'll just get into a nice position. I mean, there's not much here, I just literally built this. So should I want to use a portal for some reason? I mean, I could use a portal to try and jump to the center of the galaxy. Yeah, I'm not too sure if I want to do that at the moment. I'm just gonna, yeah, I actually quite like that actually. Changing the position of the sun. Maybe just put it so that, yeah, I actually quite like that. And we got the usual double mission statement there. I think what we're going to do now, I don't think there's anything actually in here. It's a very long time since I've been to this base. I think I just quite literally just built this as a bit of shelter from the cold. We might as well pick up a little bit of carbon while we're here. Cold planets are always a good source of carbon. You know, hack down a couple of trees. Yeah, I'm going. You try and catch me. And what I'm going to do is put all bases. Now I've got to do is find that. There is the, wherever it is, something 19, Hayavala 19. So I'm just going to push off here. And of course, to be able to do a warp, I'm going to need to, oh well, I could have actually cashed those missions in, could I? Or the mission in. Just might as well do that while we're here. Hello, Mr. Triangle Head. That's that mission done. Browse missions, see if there's anything. Yeah. There's nothing that really grabs me here. We could do the remembrance. Of course, I've actually got stuff to sell, so let's see what the price is here. Minus 10.8. Now, I certainly don't want to give that up, not with 3 million. 10% of 3 million is a lot of cash. You're minus 7.2. That gives me, again, that's a lot, a big reduction. So that's 63 million. I mean, 73% of 63 million. I think we're going to see if we can get a slightly better price than that. I think is it 7% of 63 million is somewhere in the order of about 500,000, 500,000 credits, isn't it? Or 10% would be 600,000 credits. Yeah, so 7% must be in the order of about 500,000 credits. I mean, that is a big loss on selling there. Whoops. Meaning keep trying to get tritium, but I think these systems where you've got the round asteroids, you tend to get more gold and silver. I've noticed that it's the systems with the more jagged type asteroids that seem to have more tritium. Anyway, let's just push towards the capital vessel, change back to the Wanderer, and then what I would like to do is maybe go to a Vulkan system, so that, well, there's the Wanderer. All ready, raring to go. Wanderlust, actually. Do a bit of space sculpture. Anyway, down to business. Keep flying in the general direction of this galactic center. Oh, it's an affluent one there. What's that? That's another GEC. Why is it always the GEC systems that are affluent? Don't really want to go to one. I want to go one to one with a space station. That's Corvax, you're out of jump range, thank you. Keen, GEC promising, medium supply, high tech, comfortable. That's again, it's GEC promising. Okay, let's just go this way. Unsuccessful. Keen system flourishing. There we are. It's only got the 2 planets and a moon, but I think it'll do, guys. Just give it a whirl. Here we are, the Tetraconosis system. What's that? Or Tetroneosis system. And this has got the jagged asteroids in it, so we might actually get. It's where it proves me wrong. Yep, silver. Anyway, let's just get into the space station. Oh, we got a little bit of tritium. Jump out. Oh, good game. Oops, no. Wrong way round. So we're going to go looking for ship tech. What we need is what we need is more shielding and capabilities for my new fighter. Also something that will upgrade the positronic ejector. Actually, Avalon pointed out that well, we certainly want that. The lower tech for the positron ejector. I can't remember what it was now, and I'm on the wrong ship now to talk about it. He said don't delete that tech because it's the only one that actually improves that range. So that is something worth knowing. Just get here. Hello, Mr. Scout Ruin. Let me just back through here. Well, I've got plenty of more Mordites, so let's just get some more words. These guys. Yep. Scout there teaches me the word of their language. We are ancestors. We've got initiated and ancestors. I wonder if he's actually. It's almost like he's got lipstick on, doesn't it? Poke the device. A bit of an unusual view, isn't it? And just gonna a little bit of a chat with this guy. Request. I think we're asked for directions from this guy. Alien monolith detected. Thank you. Then I could have asked for directions again. It's quite unusual. We got the keyword for sites. Hello. Take a cube. Seems alarmed if I place the cube back on the table. Notes the glyph, which glyphs faces them, and they become even more agitated. Stars. We've now got the Vulkan word for hunt. Do it again. Yeah, this bath, I've got loads of sodium, and I've got some Geknik. Thank you. Always wanted Geknik. Hello, cadets. Browse missions. Hunt dangerous pine. Well, we're certainly going to take. I'm going to scan the creatures. Sorry, guys. I know it's just easy money. Those missions. And we're certainly going to take the mission to take a picture of the manufacturing facility. I don't want to get into any of these other missions just at the moment. We might be able to go after dangerous pirates. I don't really want to do that in this video. Maybe the next one. I think just to wind the video up, what I'm going to do now is we're going to go out and change ships. Because I've already spawned the ships in this system. So a quick look at what our nearest planet is, if it's of anything of any interest. Got a bountiful planet, and it's bound to be full of hostile sentinels. And what if we go over here? Unknown planet. Windswept planet. Okay, that could be a good planet to check out in the next part. What we're going to do is just bring in my capital vessel. I'm just going to zip down into here. Jump out. And that gold can go to capacity. And we've got the photon cannon module update. So if I can find my new ship. Just going to jump in the fighter. And just to show you the tech that I was talking about is this one here that Avalon was talking about. This is the Fragment Supercharger, and you can see it improves accuracy and range, where this one is, where is it? Right, let's just get rid of that. And just to emphasize what I was talking about just now, is this is the tech that Avalon's talking about. Fragment Supercharger, because you can see it improves accuracy and range, which he says is the only tech that's actually available. To get that, got that there as well. And I think what we can do is back to here, and we're just going to drop that in there. That now gives me massive damage potential with my photon cannon. We got the positron ejector. We need a little bit of an upgrade there. We've got all the shielding we need now, because we can't go higher than 3. Got the pulse engines upgraded. Things are looking good, guys. I'm really happy with that. And this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. Next part, we will explore this system. And I've got a little bit of an idea what I want to try out. But that's all for the next video. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.